All right, hey guys. Favorite black belt jiu-jitsu here, guy. So, on the topic today, or I guess on the docket today, is IBJJF. Well, first, you can ask me anything jiu-jitsu related. Bring it on. Let's see what you guys got for jiu-jitsu. How I got to be where I'm at, my lineage, whatever you want. Let's go through it. Other than that, I would love a like and subscribe, or subscription, whatever that is. I don't know. I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. That'd be sweet. As I stumble my way through the woods here, it's a little slippery, a little icy. It is what it is. But quick commenting on I'm gonna make a quick comment on the IBJJF because the worlds are going on. And my goodness, what is happening to our sport? There's so many people playing boring jiu-jitsu where they're ahead by one advantage point and they stall. That's so brutal. And then there's people taking dives. Like, they do something horrible to the other person and then they expect zero retribution, and then they take a dive expecting the ref to be like, oh, penalty against this guy. Honestly, it's a combat sport. Make it entertaining. The world is getting very, very boring. Well, not getting. I've always had a bad taste in my mouth from the IBJJF, but that's because they're stupid gi ideas and like their limitations. Stupid. Can't stand that you have to wear their gi and their colors. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Their gi, their colors. Usually the reffing in the IBJJF world is abysmal too. And they do points, advantage points, penalty, like boring. Update your system, IBJJF. You're losing out on a lot of people. While you're at it, you should probably update the gi and uniform policies. Hey, Jake Builder. I giggle because I grew up with little kids and my little foster kids, and Jake Builder sounds like Bob the Builder to me. Did you ever get like, Bob the Builder, can we build it? Yes, we can. That's a little scatterbrain there. Hey, Jessica. Jared the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper as in goalie for hockey or soccer? What are we looking at? Done like? Sweet. Subscribe too. Knoxzilla. Bunch of thumbs up. A bike, car, moped, ambulance, another bike. Like it. Like the commitment to the emojis. Hello from Germany. Hello, Renee Poor? Jake Bill. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Not surprising. Kinda comes with the territory when you put Builder under the name. Sorry, trying to duck under these frosted trees. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Yeah. Shout out to everyone, man. Soccer. Okay. Sweet. So when I talk about dives, you kind of know about diving. That being said, there's a crazy amount of badass soccer players. They get a bad rap from the few that do dive. Mr. Fleeing. You got a dog with you? Sure do. Murphy. She's not gonna pay attention. She found a stick, so always have my dog with me on these. Well, almost. I haven't done a live when I haven't been walking my dog out in the mountains. She's a great indicator of bears. Will! Oh my goodness. Will from Denmark. Still expecting my Lego, Will. Remember, you promised that. Sajid Ahmed. Who would a boxer Who would a boxer or a BJJ fighter? I'm guessing that you mean who would win. Honestly, whoever done subscribe to us. Thank you, Jessica. I assume that you're asking who would win, a boxer or a BJJ fighter, and it all depends on who implements their game plan the best. Like, yeah, a bunch of like these blue belts in jiu-jitsu would be like, I'd kick any boxer's ass. Like if they're an elite level boxer and you're a blue belt, like unless you're like an elite level blue belt that somehow gets them down, you're probably going to sleep. Boxers have a crazy mindset. They're like wrestlers, I would say. Where am I? I'm in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Out in the backwoods here, hiking the trails. So yeah, I would say if they're both like the same level of competency, let's go like high level black belt and a high level boxer, I'd say boxer would get taken down and submitted. You just gotta look at like the early UFC days when everything was like one discipline, and yeah, BJJ tended to take him down. That's before anyone knew anything about grappling or what the hell was going on, and they just went at it. Check out like Art Jimerson, the one boxing glove. Dude's a legend, but yeah. I'll bring a Lego set next time I visit. Sweet. I miss you, Will. Good dude. Hopefully you're still training over there. You guys get like exclusive stuff over there. I feel like wrestling is better. Is that true? Wrestling, so jiu-jitsu is like this great thief of the martial arts world where we like, hey, judo, we're gonna call that jiu-jitsu now. Hey, we like ground stuff. We're gonna like steal sambo and wrestling techniques and catch wrestling and all that. So if you have an elite level jiu-jitsu player that's trained wrestling, that's awesome. But wrestlers have a crazy mindset. So wrestlers have this mindset of just nose to the grindstone and go hard. So wrestlers, they grow up in a sport where it's just, you have to be a hard guy or girl to go through that, like cutting weight multiple times a month and cutting down and going and just grindstoning it. So wrestlers have this crazy mindset. Like if you've grown up in wrestling, you have a mindset that nothing will take you down. Nothing will bring you down either. They're a different breed. Knowing that I played BJJ too, yeah. So I think for self-defense, wrestling is better. Self-defense. If you grew up in wrestling, yeah. I mean, you smash heads in that sport. You like bust your body hard. So yeah, wrestling's amazing. The problem with wrestling is it's like a turtle. Once you flip it on its back, it's like it flails there. So yeah, it's amazing. It's great. Being able to defend yourself though, like from strikes and stuff, like pure jiu-jitsu, might take the advantage point in my books. But yeah, being a hard-nosed wrestler, you're kicking ass there. So being a hard-nosed in anything, like hard-nosed in boxing, wrestling, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, any of those combat sports. There's other ones. There's other like combat sports where you're like, sweet, they have their advantages and disadvantages. Looking at you, karate. Not shitting on you guys, but karate has this amazing thing where they have like this in and out movement. But beyond that, like there's a lot of stuff that they're lacking, I feel. How's your confidence level in life changed from white belt compared to black belt? doesn't make a difference. Thanks, Hema. My confidence level, I've been teaching this since like 3-stripe white belt because my first club that I trained at closed. So I just had to like jump into like training, coaching, and competing all in one go. My confidence level, should I follow the power lines or go up the hill? I'm gonna go up this hill. My confidence level is like, in terms of being able to defend myself, from white to black, definitely through the roof. It's at white belt. I came into the sport early on when like getting beaten up was like a normal daily thing. So that kind of like brought about an amount of confidence in me that this is me getting to do it in a recreational point of view. Man, doing it like to defend myself shouldn't be that hard. I'm just going through competitions because I've been competing at every belt class. Still compete at black belt all the time, like as much as I possibly can. And I think competing actually is the biggest thing to get your confidence level up, definitely for self-defense. Have you ever used BJJ in a street fight? I wouldn't say a street fight. I would say it was an altercation that a guy that had one too many drinks was trying to, I don't know, show how badass he was, and just kind of picked the wrong guy. I tried to walk away. When I was walking away, I just wouldn't turn my back to him. He thought that was aggressive, and yeah, he came in with like this crazy overhand, overhand right, and I just felt like, wow, I saw that coming a mile away, because you see their posture, you see their stance, and it was just like hands up, dropped in, bear hug takedown. Then I just held him there, and like he was crying, well, not like crying, but like, I can't believe you want to do this, man, all this other like weird talking stuff. It was like, dude, you swung first, this is on you. And I just held him there, and I just kind of like, I don't know, it was almost like a mounted triangle. It was hilarious to me. And then I just had to be aware because he had buddies there, but his buddies didn't step in. They just kind of laughed at him. They're like, well, he brought it on himself. So they just laughed at him until the cops came. And I think he spent a night in the drunk tank or something. So that's my self-defense / kind of street fight story. There's deer tracks. I don't know if you guys can see them. Just a little deer. Hello, Yellow Gold Official. TikTok viral. Have you ever used BJJ in a street? Oh, I think I just said that. Yeah. Have you ever used BJJ in a snowball fight? We've had like club. Oh, my beard is getting frosty. We've had like club events where we run out and had snowball fights and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it comes down to jiu-jitsu in the snow. And that's actually a lot of fun. It's really cold, but a lot of fun. I've stopped because my pup she found another stick. Floppy comb. Interesting name, I like it. What's poppin'? Not much, just hiking in beautiful Canmore, Alberta, Canada in the winter. You see the snow and all that stuff in the background. It's beautiful. My nose is getting a little red, a little bit cold. Okay, Murphy, we're gonna go. She'll sit there and gnaw on the stick all the time. Are you in Alaska? No, just Canmore, Alberta. Yeah, Alaska is on the bucket list, so I'd love to go and visit. It looks beautiful up there. I want to do like one of those cruises. You can like scope out everything. If anyone knows of those, let me know. Let me know if it's worth it. They cost a bit, but I think it'd be fun. I actually got to get out to. I've never been to Alaska. I've been up to like the northern Northwest Territories. Been to Nunavut and all that. Never been to Alaska. I gotta go that way. I want to go up that way when the bears are out and like the salmon run. I feel like I talked a lot. Now I'm out of breath. I was in Alaska in July this year. It's worth it? Yeah? Okay. All right. Thank you, Floppy Comb. That's all I need. I want to go. It looks amazing. Hey, Murphy, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Where did you go in Alaska? If you don't mind me asking, I want to like plan a trip. Did you take like one of those cruises? Was that where you went, or did you just go up and explore? Man, my lives quickly deteriorate from jiu-jitsu stuff to either talking about my dog or just answering questions on here. I love it. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you don't mind like me just talking. Hope you guys enjoy it a little bit, or at least put up with it, and like hit that like and subscribe. I'll be doing this more and more, especially as winter is kicking in, because I really like it in winter because the trails, nobody's on them. Everyone's like, it's too cold, which, yeah, it's cold, but nobody's on them. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, untouched snow everywhere. You get to see the footprints of like the deer and elk and moose. And you don't see footprints of bear, which is nice because that shit's scary. Went up and explored the mountains and hiked. It was really cool. Sweet. Yeah, man. I want to catch a salmon run up there. I think that would be awesome. How are the mountains up there? If you don't mind me asking, where are you from, Floppy? You've been to like the Canadian Rockies, or I guess Colorado Rockies? They look different, but still the same range. Even like BC to Alberta, the mountains are different. Montana, nice. Okay, so you know what's up. You got some of the Rockies down there. They look different down there too, though. They look. Sorry, I forgot that I had a camera or a phone in my hand. They look different. They're like I don't know, flatter, less rocky, it seems. But Montana's beautiful. I was planning on going down there, but I ended up going to ADCC in Vegas. I couldn't help myself. Wanted to compete down there. Oh man, getting cold enough that my nose is running. If you're ever up and around Canmore or Banff, hit me up. Come out and train with us. Dark Horse Martial Arts. If you're ever around and you don't train jiu-jitsu or kickboxing or MMA, but you still want to see some beautiful countryside, Canmore, Banff. Some of the most beautiful mountains and hiking that you'll ever see. I don't even know where I'm at. I've just been hiking for probably an hour or so. The highway's that way. I can hear it, I think. But man, the more I talk, the more this beard gets frosty. Stay frosty, y'all. What else we got for questions? Any jiu-jitsu stuff going on out there? Man, where am I? Ooh, it's a big path. Oh, it's a creek. Or what was a creek? I don't know. You guys see this? Should I follow that? Should I go that way? This way, Murray? You're stuck. There we go. Okay, let's go this way. Have any tips on going against people with really aggressive style in jiu-jitsu? I like to maintain distance, using legs, using arms, keep your frames tight, and keep your hands around your face, because you end up with black eyes and bloody noses of people that don't know what they're doing or super aggressive. So elbows in, knees to elbows, keep it super tight. Should be good there, Will. Any tips for people getting exhausted during tournaments? I do. Number one thing is you get like this adrenaline dump generally in your first match, and you gotta, one, learn how to maintain or not have that dump happen. So a little bit harder training rounds. Two is breathing. It's the biggest thing that all my students will hear is breathe, just chill. Once you start breathing in jiu-jitsu and learning how to like control your breath, you're gonna accelerate your game time. You're gonna be able to like hold your own, because breathing is the big one. So often in a tournament, you go as hard as you can, and then you're like huffing and puffing, and you're just like killing yourself. Where you should just be able to breathe. And breathe with your diaphragm. Breathe with like your belly, like down here, not with your chest. Your chest can get the air squeezed out of you. Breathe with your diaphragm. And a good way to know if you're breathing with your diaphragm, where am I? Is if you lay on your back on the ground, and the small of your back should be touching the ground when you're breathing in. Like, breathe with your belly. Learn that. That'll help. Also, your arms are used for finesse and for like small choking. Use your legs. That's the other biggest point. All too often people use their arms for everything because that's what we're used to. We're used to, look at this. You see that? So beautiful here. I've been here like over 10 years. I'm still astounded by the beauty of the place. But back to it. Yeah, use your legs more. Build up your core and use your legs in the tournaments. Don't sit there and like use your arms for everything. That's exhausting. You're gonna burn out your grips, and you're gonna get like that giant like knot in your forearm. It sucks. Use your legs. Use your legs to move your opponent. Use your arms to choke them out. Those would be my two biggest tips. Breathing, and use your legs. Use your legs to do everything. I'm very big on like teaching all my white belts, like white belts, blue belts, everyone, like X guard, because it makes you use your legs in a finesse style motion rather than like just as big blocks on your torso that move you around. Lost my first tournament last night. Got so anxious I forgot to breathe. Forgot to control my adrenaline. Had a game plan and everything, and it all went out the window. That happens. That happens all too often. I'm fortunate enough that for whatever reason, anxiety and stuff like that just doesn't hit me in jiu-jitsu. It's more so when I'm coaching jiu-jitsu that I get anxious, because I have no control over that. I have full control over how I work and play and do all that stuff in jiu-jitsu. When I'm coaching, that's when I get like on the edge of my seat. That's the worst, because I don't know, I feel my students' losses way harder than my own. I don't care about my own losses or my own wins, but I celebrate so much harder when it's my students. I'm just like in despair when they lose. It's all about building though. yeah, get into a mindset. Start working like breathing as your warm-up. That might help your anxiety running into it. Play around with the game plan. Keep working it in sparring. Work your game plan into your sparring sessions rather than just playing around and doing whatever you want in your sparring. Work your game plan and work with. That's a terrible way to go. Work with what you want to do. How you train is how you compete. Thank you, Floppy Comb. Love it. Thank you for subscribing. I'll be on live more if you guys want this. I'll answer anything. I'm cool with trying to. And if I don't know, I'll straight up let you know. I don't know. But by the next time I'm on live, if you come on, you ask me again, I guarantee you I'll have an answer. I got a research brain. I like to go out and just figure out what's going on. Keep that great advice in mind. Thank you. Beautiful out there. Yeah, Havoc, man. It is. Like, I know my big ass head is like blocking most of the view. Like, I gotta get to a point where I can see the mountains before my phone dies. So like, it's giving me that 20% warning. I just can't help it. I thought I was gonna be on here for like 5 minutes. It's almost half an hour now. Got my first loss by DQ 3 weeks ago for knee reaping. That's probably on me. I taught you all the illegal stuff there, Will. I taught you all the leg locks and heel hooks as a teenager. That's probably on me. I apologize. I also taught you that most tournaments don't allow a lot of the stuff that like the Dark Horse tournament allows. So be safe out there. Don't let those refs dictate whether you win or lose. Read the rules and abide them as much as you can. Havoc, I subscribed as well. Thanks again. Where are you out at? I'm backcountry Canmore right now. If you like Google it, it's somewhere around the Three Sisters area. It's like a very famous like set of 3 peaks. It's awesome. So if you're ever out here, hi. Oh, she's very friendly.
Yeah. She's so happy with her stick.
Oh,
Aww.
it's her favorite thing.
Yep.
You do. Phone gave me a warning and I saw someone. All right, what do we got? I subscribe. Thanks again. Where you at? Canmore. Come on out. Three Sisters is where I'm hiking. Highly recommend. It's so beautiful out here. We started spinning around and the foot slipped. That's a rough one. Man, when they, like a lot of time, was it IBJJF? Did a little rant at the beginning of this video on it because a lot of the time your opponent will accidentally slip your foot into a reaping position, then you get DQ'd. Garbage. It's not even that bad. It should be on the instructors to teach people the safe way to get out of leg locks. Nice. I gotta get back to hiking again. Miss it. Dude, always be hiking. I'm very much introverted. Even though I coach and run a club, I'm introverted. But hiking is my jam. I love it. I don't really talk to too many people about it. But this is like my favorite thing in the world. I love jiu-jitsu. And I love hiking out here because nature's amazing. Nature's rejuvenating. Oh, That was some snow down my back. Oh. Okay. That made me cold. I was doing fine until that hit. Oh. Nice little shiver on that one. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Exactly, yeah. You gotta hit up those sub-only tournaments. Hit up those sub-only tournaments, Will. Grappling Industries, AVA, Dark Horse, any ADCC. They're beautiful. Hit those ones up. Those ones are where you're gonna get the most amount of your experience, especially if they're like round robin. Hit those tournaments up. IBJJF, they're going down. They need to update all their shit, I think. That's just my opinion. It was cold. It was very cold. Now it's just like wet down my back. I don't know what's worse. Got initial cold or like now my back is wet from all that snow hitting it. Look at this path. Look at the end of it. I wonder if you can see it. There's a mountain right at the end. Oh, it's so beautiful. You see through there? What we got? I don't know if you can see it, but beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful out here. Get back to hiking. Do it, Havoc. You know you wanna. All right, I got another minute. What do we got for questions? We can do like a rapid fire round here. My phone is about to die. And if not, if it does die, thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me. If you want more of this, subscribe. Hopefully you like some of the videos I'm putting out. If you want any other type of videos, make sure to comment on them. Let me know. They don't really do sub-only in Denmark, but they do ADCC Nationals sometimes, even though they canceled last time because not enough people are signed up for it. I wonder how much a ticket to Denmark is. I'll come out and compete there. Let's do it. Hook me up there, Will. All right, my phone's telling me that it's gonna die. You guys are awesome. Again, if you want any other questions answered, hit me up, comment on any of my videos, and I'll be tuning in here at some point this week. Have a good one. Havoc, go hike.